Hey guys, I want to do something a little bit different today. I want to read you an excerpt from a book that I am writing. It is a really slow process and I want to engage with you guys as much as possible as I write this book. And I want to read you a section from it. I attended Seton Hall University, and like any good Catholic student, I busied myself with the pursuit of gay sex. One fruitful afternoon, I found myself freshly spackled and cum with a boy named Brian. The fading afternoon sun kissed our glistening bodies, swallowing the aftermath of our carnal communion. Feeling depleted from the exertion, I leaned against his soft skin and surrendered into a sticky embrace. Bodies intertwined, we were like a sploogey version of La Pieta. If this wasn't perfection, it felt close. Brian propped himself up as if to make some sort of announcement. I watched as semen, which had puddled between his pecs, slowly trickled down his chest. Like tributaries feeding a river, it traced his abs and then sought refuge in my bedding. And I wondered, with great curiosity, how one might remove cum from a sateen duvet. Most guys treat semen like toxic waste, quickly sopping it up with rags or paper towels. I can't help but wonder if this is the result of our conditioning. As gay men, we're taught that our sex is a conduit for death, disease, and eternal damnation. Who could blame us for wanting to destroy the evidence? Nothing to see here. But I've always enjoyed the post-ejaculatory afterglow. It feels spiritual, maybe even sacred. As a Catholic student, I was taught that all sex should be open to life. My professors would note that sex isn't really about pleasure, it's about procreation. As a homosexual, this presented a challenge. And yet, I believe that my gay sex is life-giving. Never do I feel so alive as when I'm in the arms of another man. Though it might not create life anew, gay sex renews my own life and infuses it with deeper connection, pleasure, and fulfillment. It does give life, in a way, to me as a participant. My eyes moved from the newly formed stains to Brian's eyes. There was something behind them, something he needed to share. Anticipating the worst, a pit began to form in my stomach. Brian's gaze narrowed, and with great hesitation, he broke the silence. "Sex with you," he said, "is like having sex with a porn star." The feeling of relief was instantaneous and with abandon, for I had invested hundreds, if not thousands, of hours observing gay porn, studying its nuances and its flow. Gay porn was my Rosetta Stone of pleasure, and I had carefully deciphered every sound, position, and posture. That I had successfully emulated what I had seen on screen in my bedroom felt nothing short of mission accomplished. With great satisfaction, I replied, "You're welcome." Though I tried to hide it, a cocky smile curved the edges of my lips. Surprisingly, Brian was confused. I still remember the look of bewilderment on his face, though it would take decades for me to understand its complexities and implications. "No," he responded, "that's not a compliment." So I hope you enjoyed that little preview. This is going to be a slow process for me. It takes me a long time to write, but I love, especially in the winter, taking time to sit down, and I imagine you as the audience and what I want to say, and it feels really intentional, and the process for me is really joyful. I hope that you're interested in what I'm writing, but I would love any feedback that you have down below, and I'm going to continue to engage with you throughout this process. So thank you guys so much, and it's awesome to have a few minutes to share with you. So I'll talk to you again soon.